welcome back. So today we are on my Xmaxx Ultimate. This is the first one I purchased. It's the first one I ran, standard width, all stock, and I wanted to talk about the body. Unlike any other Xmaxx, Traxxas came out with the Ultimate that has this new special metal hubs, metal links, a lot of metal components made out of this new material called Chinesium. This Chinesium works really good. It's kind of as strong as packed mud, but we'll get into that later. Right now I wanted to talk about the body. Now I ran this and I handed the remote to a kid and it had a couple little accidents. So it literally put a hole in the roof. It put a small hole in the roof and I was like, well, no big deal. I'm going to get the roof guard anyway. But I found a new body. Here's the new body. Part number 7868-blue. And what I noticed is we're going to go ahead and get this unboxed real quick, or unbagged. And as you can see, it's the exact same body. It comes all pre-assembled, everything on it. And as you see, looks real good. The problem is this one does have the roof slider on it. Now, that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing is if you're going to run this body and beat it up, because now you have the roof slider and it still should be factory, right? But what I was looking at, and I think Traxxas is smart with this. I think they did something that most people don't realize, that if you were going to go ahead and build a Traxxas Ultimate, you can't not get the roof slider. The bodies are only sold with the roof sliders attached. And when you buy an Xmaxx, even like my rock and roll one, it didn't have the roof slider. So it seems like every time you're buying a new Xmaxx, sometimes it comes with the roof slider, but most of the time it doesn't if it's a factory Xmaxx. Hence, no roof slider. Now, if I were to take this roof slider off, there would be big holes cut into this. 4 of them, I believe. The 4 holes that line up with these. And they didn't do that on the original body. So you can't get an original body no more, because every one of them comes with the roof slider. All the original bodies are going to be no roof slider. So does that affect resale value? Do you think in the long run, 20 years from now, when people are selling these things, that people are going to realize the ones without the roof sliders are the OE bodies? They're literally the only way you can get this body without a roof slider is to buy a $1,500 Xmaxx Ultimate. Because every replacement body, and I'll insert off their website the part number just to confirm, the 7868 blue or green are the only 2 bodies available for the Ultimate, and both of them come with the roof slider. on it. You cannot not buy it with the roof slider. So in theory, if you built your regular Xmaxx, bought all the parts for the Ultimate and the Ultimate body, this is the way it would look. It would not have the non-roof slider protector installed onto the body. So should you really take your factory body and put the holes in it and screw this on, or should you preserve your original body? Now mine, like I said, is already damaged. So putting on this roof slider would literally cover up the damage, and it would be a pristine body again. But it's now not original because it's been modified. Same thing with this. Now I have a roof slider to put on this because my plans were to make this the basher body, since it's already got a ding in the roof, and that's pretty much the only damage to this body. It hasn't been ripped in the back, crushed, any of that stuff yet. But now it's got me thinking that not having it in the long run, in the future, if I were going to collect this. Now I am running this blue one, but is that going to hurt the value of this RC? Because I've also kept the boxes to these, and I've never kept boxes to any RC other than my 10th anniversary Arma Outcast. I sold one of them that is the one I ran, and then I kept one that's still in the box. But I've only got, I think, 3 or 4 boxes to the RCs because I throw them away because I just don't have a space for, you know, 120 RCs, let alone 120 boxes. So reason I was making this video is to ask, what do you guys think? Have you guys noticed this? That whenever you buy a body now, they come with the roof slider, which I think is great because these things are on sale right now for 80 bucks. I think they're having a 20% off at Traxxas because A-Main everywhere, they're $79.95, 80 bucks for these things. Whether it's a Ultimate body or any of the other bodies, they're all the same price. But that's got me wondering, should I be drilling a hole in this one and putting a roof slider? What are your thoughts? Or should I literally package up this body and run the new one and not worry about that little scratch on the hood or on the roof? Because I don't know what's going to affect the value more, the little ding on the roof or putting a roof slider on it. So I'm just curious, because my original plans were always to just put, buy the roof slider and bolt it onto the body. That's why I bought 2 extra roof sliders, as you've seen in my last video. So just not sure. Kind of curious what should I do here. Now I don't have tires on this one. I'm going to charge up some packs, get this ready to go run. They do have the Max 6s in them, and I kept the original ESCs because I didn't want to cut off the connectors. So I put Max 6s in both my Ultimates, the green one and this one. But now it's got me thinking, long run, if I should run this body or run the other body and put the roof slider on it. I'm thinking I leave the original body alone and just bag that up and go ahead and run this body, even though that one's got a scratch on the roof. I just think it's going to be more valuable in the long run because it doesn't have the holes cut into the roof. And from a collector's position, not that I'm ever going to get rid of these, I do have 2 of them, and I've been thinking about, do I need to? But I don't know. I'm kind of curious. Kind of curious on your thoughts, but comment down below. that's going to end this video, but that's what I wanted to ask about the different bodies, because I've been noticing that all my replacement bodies are coming with these roof slider now, and the original bodies that come with the Xmaxx, they don't have them. I have seen some people say, well, mine had it, mine didn't. I just literally bought the rock and roll one and it doesn't have one. And now the Ultimates don't have one, and I'm thinking that if yours came with the roof slider, that body was replaced out for damage or something that happened to it. Could have been at the manufacturer for all I know. But why is Traxxas doing this? Why is Traxxas not installing them on the original ones, and all the replacements are getting them? Makes you wonder. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. On the next video, I'm actually going to head up to my buddy's house, Floyd. We're going to take his original Xmaxx that's got cracked chassis. That thing's broken everywhere. Battery trays are falling out of it. He's had all the factory parts. I'm going to go up there and do a full rebuild on an Xmaxx for him, so that he can come out and run with us at the BMX park. I want to see him get back out and start ripping his Xmaxxes again. I think he's got 2 of them, but they're smashed up pretty good. One of them's his and one of them's his daughter's, so his is pretty much cracked everywhere. So we're going to do a rebuild on the next video. Tear it completely down, rebuild everything, put it all back together. So I think that'd be something I haven't done on the channel, so I want to do it. But figured I'd ask the question about these replacement bodies. Comment down below. I'm really curious. Keep the original body the way it is, or put a roof slider like this and run that body instead of this one. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. So I wanted to kick on the camera and show this. Even the pattern, like the original body, you see this big blue up in here, and then even these stripes right in here. This one doesn't have that. It's a different pattern on the side. Even up the pillar, it's got the big dark spot here, and this blue stripe coming across, where that stripe coming across is up here. But it's this big blue thing that's on both sides of the door. Pattern's the same on both sides on the original body, where this pattern is totally different. It's not the same. And it's like that on both sides of the replacement body. Even like this blue is up high, where this is down low. See, blue, black, black. This one's got black, blue, black. I was thinking the pattern looks like it's in a totally different spot, but it's like the pattern was put on a flat piece, and when it was bent, it was shaped this way. So depending on where it bends, the flat painted piece of plastic determines how it comes out. Because I mean, those patterns are totally different on the sides. Just something I noticed.